52. Hang on. I did change it. Oh, that thing only loads at the beginning of the... Okay, so anyway, let's move on over and welcome back to Top 32 from the System Open in Milton Keynes 2020. On the left side of the table, we've got Marcelo Soto from Valencia, Spain, captain of XTC Team Spain, the current champions. He is playing Fen Rao with Fearless, 2 Overzealous Recruits, and a non-lum with Auto Blasters and Dengar. And on the other side of the table, you've got world champion Oliver Pocknell from Brighton, UK, playing 3 Zealous Recruits and a Fen Rao with Fearless. So what we're looking at here basically is Marcelo's swapped out a Zealous recruit for a non-lum, or however it's called.
It will not fit. So let's put it.
Okay, so we've seen that. Let's move that away. And head on over to this table view so we can see how they've deployed their asteroids and they get ready for setup.
Dengar works at range 3?
Yes.
Okay. Nice. I really like him. I'm curious to see how he does.
It depends on the matchup.
Yeah, for sure. A long 2 days. This is how I feel right now.
Right, now, just to go over the list, let's see. We go here. So with...
You don't have to prove anything. You can drop and you'll be the same one.
Tell me about it. So this is the thing.
So non-num.
What has been really nice.
After you become the defender, if the attacker is not in your turret arc, you must rotate your turret arc indicator to a standard arc the attacker is in. Wow, okay. And he's got Dengar on that ship as well, which is after you defend. If the attacker is in your firing arc, you may spend 1 charge if you do roll 1 attack die, unless the attacker chooses to remove 1 green token on a hit or crit. Result, the attacker suffers 1 damage. So it's either...
back in 2013.
Yeah, so they either remove a token or take a 50-50 chance of taking damage.
And now you can see from the results that he is at the top with everyone else, but it is a roll of a dice as to who actually wins the event.
While we're getting started here, let me just remind you please that this stream is brought to you thanks to the support I receive over on Patreon. Please do consider going over there. There's a link in the chat now where you can give whatever you feel free to do. And also, if not, there's always that Twitch Prime. So we've got 2 high-class players here. Marcelo Soto, one of my personal friends from Valencia, Spain. And Oliver Pocknell, one of the people I've probably had like the longest contact with since I've been coming to the UK. I remember like one of the first days he sat down and commentated with me on one of the first days I streamed in the UK. Also, there was this thing when I did. I was trying to experiment with creating content and stuff like that. And I did something I wanted to try. I experimented with something where I made like a playlist. Like I asked a couple of players to create like a list of songs that they like to listen to, and I did that with Oliver Pocknell. So that's still on I think it's on the Patreon page. If you want to go along and listen to what might be coming out of Oliver's headphones, which he's not wearing right now, but maybe as the game gets a bit more serious, he might put on.
Tell you two, you're supposed to play this in the final.
No, it could have been as well. See, I thought because I was next to him in the pairings that we would not get paired until the final. So we would have ended up on opposite sides. It's going to be a
falls off too much, try different ones, okay?
Ah, that's fine.
It was the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Ready.
These guys.
Okay.
Have one.
Now, knowing Oliver, I guess this game is going to time, or which I've not set the timer either. Okay, golly. So I'll put it at 109 and it'll be about 14 seconds behind. And that way I don't have to wait. Yep, a pretty standard opening for Oliver, very cautious, very non-committal. He wants to see where other people are going.
Okay.
Ice red.
Oh, okay. Hard one.
Yeah, very standard.
And barrel. Okay. Dials.
So yeah, Oliver very cautious with his opening, as always, as is typical of Oliver. I wouldn't expect to see the next manoeuvres be too committal either.
No pressure.
No pressure at all. I mean, it's fine. It's only like one of the best players in the world. I mean, actually, no.
Actually, also, I should mention, Oliver is the captain for the English XTC team, and they won the year prior in 2018.
I am.
So that's something to bear in mind as well. Here you've got the two captains from the two most recent champions of the ETC/XTC, facing off with very similar lists. World champion on the right side of your table. It's going to be interesting because Oliver's very cautious. He likes those fast ships like the Fangs. He's spent a long time playing Fangs in first edition. I can remember seeing him at the first European Championships playing Fangs in 2016. 2017, I should say, sorry. It was the first System Open where he's playing 5 A-Wings in 2016. Okay. And it looks like Simran got eliminated. And Scott Jarvis was playing the same list and just got beat by Oliver Pocknell in the previous round.
This is your fault. When you're ready.
Filippo taking a picture. Okay, so Nom Lum.
Exactly. Okay.
Good luck, guys. That is a match.
Yeah.
That is a great match to see.
And it is basically the same ships.
I will film myself next week.
I'm gonna look forward to watching this bad one.
Three straight.
As I see how he beats me.
Marcelo's moving into the middle of the asteroid field because those two gas clouds towards Oliver's side of the playfield are probably the weakest of the obstacles, and that just means that he gets to put the rocks behind him. And he's spread out quite well as well to be able to finger around that rock in the top corner as he brings the Fen and the Zealous Recruit towards
Oh, there's more coming.
Oliver's Fen Rao.
Okay, these guys. 3 forwards.
Whilst also having Nom Lum and the other Zealous Recruit the space to move forwards and keep pressure on the Zealous Recruits from Oliver's side of the table.
No, stay there, focus. Fen. Hello, beastie. Okay. Rebank. Bring it on. So, do we do this? I feel like we do. I feel like we do, but I don't like him. Alright, barrel roll at range. That's not nice. How well do you trust your dice?
They're not mine.
I know, tell me about it. It's probably a good thing, I don't trust mine.
Okay, so now you're looking at Fen on Fen action.
Shots, dodge that guy. Just trade. Or we can get hyper aggressive, boost in, see what happens. Initiative, you fight first, it's focus. Then I take a ratio shot with my fang.
So Fen's got to work out what his action is. if he's going to go straight face on face with with Marcelo's Fenrao, or and risk taking a range 2 shot. Yeah, he's going for it. He's going to take a range 2 shot from the Zealous Recruit and a range 3 shot from Non-Lum.
Ride the variant strain.
I don't know. This doesn't look good to me. I think
Bring it on.
Oliver's going a bit balls to the wall on this one. I can't really. I guess I kind of feel like Marcelo's kind of pressured him into a situation where he's left Fenrao alone. And he needs to be in the position he's put himself into now to be able to get behind them next turn, assuming he manages to get through this.
So
it begins.
So Fenrao fires on Fenrao. There's 3, 1 for Fearless. 2 hits, 2 crits. And there's a blade, a focus, and 2 blanks.
or 2 crits.
You could have spent your focus. That would have been nice.
Very shiny.
Gets 2, takes 2.
So, sorry, not that one. Not that one. This one.
Structural damage.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Right. You get those.
So I
Do you
guess.
have a crit token or?
Yes, I will put that on.
Es que es la más bonita y es la que palma.
Okay.
Okay. So structural damage on Fenrao.
Claro, es que la parte de atrás es la original, la de la carta original.
Okay. So that one for free.
Means that he's offending with 1 fewer die. Fires. Fenrao fires back on Fenrao, but no real damage gets through. And the Zealous Recruit's got range. Gets 2 hits. 1 evade, 1 focus. Spends the focus to evade.
Okay.
Non-lam is defend.
Non-lam firing on Fenrao.
Not obstructed.
Range 3, not obstructed. Oh, fluffed.
And this guy goes 2.
Range 2 for the Zealous Recruit on Fen. Now Fen's rolling 1 fewer die. Suspends the focus to get 3. And that looks like 2 go through on Fenrao.
Well, that was
down
good.
to 1 hit point.
Oh, well. So, fangs into yours. 3 dice. Let's go first.
Okay, so the Zealous Recruit's firing. Back from Oliver.
2.
And you got 2 evades. And the second one gets 2 hits.
Hey.
And there's 1 evade, so 1 damage goes through on the yellow one.
Okay, nice.
So a good turn for Marcelo to have left Oliver's Fenrao in such a devastating state. Now Oliver's given Marcelo the initiative, so most of his ships are moving first. And now Oliver's Fenrao is down to 1 hit point. Now we've seen Oliver play before with a 1 hit point ship and just disengage completely, disappear over the other side of the board, and then come back for a few pot shots at a critical point of the stage. So it doesn't mean that by any means that Oliver's Fenrao is out of this game. He knows how to play that. He knows how to handle that ship and how to make sure he's getting leverage out of it. Rolling no attack from Nom Lum kind of made things a bit more difficult for him. But he's also got that structural damage crit which he can't repair. So he's going to be in a very delicate situation now. He's got to make sure that when he does get involved, he's not taking shots. If Oliver was to lose Fenrao at this stage of the game, that's almost as bad as, for example, when Ben Lee lost Fenrao in the top 16 of World Championships 2015, I think, where he flew over the rock and got the damaged cockpit and basically just shut down his whole game. So, planning phase here for Oliver. Yeah, like I said, I think Fen Rao is disengaging, and I think he's gifting Marcelo the opportunity to just face off against the three zealous recruits. Maybe even stuff Nom Lum in the middle of them to block.
Slightly further away, please, guys. Yeah. Sorry? I can hear you talking slightly further away.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No problems.
Ready.
Go for it.
This guy.
Yep. Hello.
So let's have a Nom Lum is moving first with a one turn. Eek! Squeaking right in there. A good position to be able to make sure he's got a shot on Fen Rao this turn. If Fen Rao does choose to just run to the other side of the board, not board. And there is interesting use of a zealous recruit to try and block the others. Nice.
Okay.
Oh, he turned the wrong way with the zealous recruit. He meant to go to the right, but he's dialed into the left. And that might be the end for that zealous recruit. He's going to take two shots.
Going to go first. I think it's a bump, but maybe. Can we?
Yes.
This?
And he manages to escape through the block.
I mean, I managed to already. I think that's okay. I'm not getting auto blasted. Absolutely fine. Because I don't want to get in the bullseye. Yeah, we'll stay there. I think that is the correct call. So focus. Stay still. 3 forwards.
Okay, so he probably wants to boost there to make sure he's not getting a free range one shot. Yeah. And might still be in range. Maybe. No, I think he's escaped range there. He's escaped arc.
Okay.
And now the question is, where is the Marcelo Fen going to go?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, successfully blocked. Well done, Oliver. Right, but has he got guns on that target? No.
You forgot that one.
Ah, sorry. Here's a
Yeah,
three bank.
That fang's not moved. No, so no guns on Fen Rao. So he's going to go for a hard two, and he's blocked as well. So well played. High class play from both players here, managing to call exactly where those Fen Raos were going to end up. Because I really expected Oliver to be going fast down the back edge of the table to be able to come back later. That puts Fen Rao currently out of Nom Lum's arc, but when he fires on Nom Lum, Nom Lum's arc is going to be able to rotate. One hit and a crit, and there's one evading the focus, spends the focus, which will help Marcelo on the defense. when he's defending against that zealous recruit with Nom Lum.
I'm not going to shoot the thing that kills me back.
This guy obstructed.
Yeah.
Range 2.
No.
So there's Oliver's Fen not fire on Nom Lum. 2 hits, Spencer focus.
No shot here.
Okay.
And Nom Lum.
Did I miss a whole attack roll?
Auto blast.
Of course.
2 hits.
Got.
Repeat.
1 evade. The cock die gets re-rolled for another cock. And an evade. So no damage.
El solo.
And that flips back.
Y es cuando se queda fuera.
Okay, so here's stress. Thanks. This guy into this one. Range 3, I think.
He opted not to shoot with Fen, even
Three
though I
against-
suppose the only reason for that was because he didn't want him to rotate the arc towards him, thinking he was out of arc. But Marcelo managed to get him anyway. 1 hit, enough evades there to not make any difference.
Here to here. Obstructed, yes or no?
Yes.
So now the green, Oliver's green zealous recruit is going to fire on Marcelo's
Okay, 3 against 4.
orange one. Let me get my laptop charger plugged in. 2 focuses and 1 hit. There's
Same thing. Range 2.
right. Don't complain about my dice,
Not obstructed.
because they're the same dice you used to win the world championship. By the way,
Better.
2 crits, 2 evade, 3 evades,
Too much.
Come on.
some
Dice.
scary dice going on.
I'll come back. They always do. Dials.
Back to dials. So it's not really, there wasn't really much exchange of damage there on that turn, although there should have been a lot more done on Marcelo's side of the table than was actually dealt. No damage on Marcelo's side of the table on that turn, despite Oliver having 3 good shots, Marcelo only having 2. Three good shots on the same target as well. Marcelo had to opt his targets. He had to fire on 1 zealous recruit and 1 Fen, and Nom Lum had to fire on Fen Rao, and didn't quite manage to capitalize any damage on there. So now, a good option here for Marcelo to use Nom Lum as a blocker, either on Fen Rao. Well, I don't know. Could he? Does it still have the barrel roll? It can link to it. It's got a red barrel roll. Huh. Yeah, but well, I don't know. Can't see much interest in him hanging around there and losing out on a focus token. I was trying to block Fen Rao. And the zealous recruit, the yellow zealous recruit from Marcelo is stressed, so there's no way of him forgetting. I guess if he took a turn to the left, 2 turn, it wouldn't clear though. It wouldn't clear the stress. And that's the jump master. Yeah. So yeah, 2 turns to the left, clear the stress, and then boost back around. And he might even be able to get the blue zealous recruit from Oliver or Fen Rao in arc. Let me try and draw this out for you. So I'm anticipating that. Is this mouse working? Nope. we're going to go for a 2-turn here, followed by maybe a boost bank around. We would, if we get rid of this Zealous Fenrau here. Well, he's not a Zealous Recruit, it's Fenrau, so he won't. Oh, okay. So how about if he goes for the 2-turn and then barrel rolls back, but then that'll put him right in front of that rock. Ugh. No. Difficult position to be in. There's not many options for him to try and pursue and keep heat on Oliver's ships with that Fang Fighter. These two ships, the other Zealous Recruit and Nom Lum, are here to try and play a blocking game. You're maybe even seeing a 1 straight from Nom Lum. Should just miss the asteroid here. Okay.
Guys, when you finish your match, could you stay at your table and call a judge? Thanks.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He says that when we finish the match, we need to stay at the table and call a judge.
Okay, let's see, this guy.
So Nom, going 1 straight. Slotting in right in the space where Fenrau probably wants to be if he wants to try and stay engaged this turn.
For sure.
Yeah, this one.
Right.
Too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, see, he went the opposite direction. Oh, okay, so maybe he wants to try and get some free shots in on the other Zealous Recruit that's not really done anything so far. Barrel roll right. Picks up that 1 straight. Barrel rolls right. Forward, okay. That would block off a 2 bank, a 3 turn to the left.
Ah. Yeah, that's marking this way. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's gone for a K turn? Yeah. Puts him in a good position. Depending on where the green Zealous Recruit has moved. If he'd gone for a free bank, he could probably boost and get a good shot on the stressed Zealous Recruit now.
May not fit, so he's turning this way.
Oh, okay.
Whether or not he fits
So he's trying to take a 2 turn to the right, and that's probably been blocked by that K turn.
Yeah, it could fit.
Stay. Is it going to fit? Okay. It's going to fit between the 2 bases. It doesn't complete the maneuver.
That way.
This.
And we definitely leave it there.
Yeah. No hands. Nice.
And you.
Yep. Okay, so this guy. 4K.
Okay, 4K from
From
the.
the sides.
Yeah, slotting himself in nicely behind Nom Lum. Range 1. Unfocused. No, but that means Nom Lum's got the opportunity to... No, Nom Lum fires first, huh?
Free bank.
Okay.
Nice. Good block. Close.
Free bank got blocked. Really well played there by Marcelo, managing to block 2 of Oliver's ships this turn.
Fan. Okay.
And, oh, Fenrau.
Yep.
Cheekily one turns around the rock,
Nathan.
focuses. And yeah, Oliver's Fenrau is disengaging this turn. There was no options for him available. He really should have done it last time. He was really lucky to get out of that last turn alive.
Like this.
Thanks to a complete blank roll by Nom Lum. Now the question is, when it's going to take another 2 turns for Oliver's Fenrau to get back involved in the combat. Is it going to be a question of?
Range 2, not obstructed.
Yep.
Yeah, range 2 onto the Zealous Recruit that's stressed. 1 hit, 1 crit. And there's 2 evades.
My time.
Your fangs.
Yes.
Yep.
Obstructed.
Yeah.
Come on, fang. Hero. 1.
1 hit, 2 focuses. No focus. There's a 1 evade there and 2 focuses and a
No
blank.
lump, defend.
Yep.
Not obstructed.
Nah, no asteroid. So 2 against 3.
Okay, so
Yes.
Stop that.
spends the focus for 2. And spends the focus for 2 evades.
Okay. So fangs. No shots. Here into Fen.
Zealous Recruit fires on Fen. Range 2. 3 hits. 1 evade, 1 focus gets spent. Takes 1 damage.
Oh, let me check. Maybe 1 more dice. No, let's check. So here to here. No asteroids. So 3 dice.
2 hits. And 2 evades.
Nice.
Oh, I've still got that blue circle drawn on the screen. My bad.
Was it about the one down here?
Sorry?
Was it at the end? Was it about the thing down here?
No,
Oh, cool.
no, it's people like walk all over the place with their names, get lost, the name tags, and it's very hard to do matchups otherwise.
Yeah, sure.
Just keep track of
Oh,
things.
yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's easier if they just stay at their table and not get lost.
I was worried I'd done something wrong.
No, you've done nothing wrong.
That's unusual. Normally it's my fault for something.
We haven't found out yet.
Jump master, so annoying.
Yeah, that Jump Master big base in the middle of that field is making things very difficult for Oliver here. As it stands, that Zealous Recruit. Now Oliver's had 2 turns where Fenrau has kind of escaped receiving any more damage after receiving 2 poor shots from Nom Lum. Does Marcelo choose to chase down Oliver's Fenrau with his own Fenrau, going 4 straight, in an attempt to try and push that damage through and get that ship off the board? Or does he try to focus his efforts more on trying to get some damage through on these Zealous Recruits? Once again, please remember this stream is brought to you thanks to the support I receive over on Patreon, so please do consider going over there and giving out however much you feel. Do not worry about having to do monthly repayments, but as soon as it's done, cancel that repayment if you're happy with what you've given. But it is a great help allowing me to travel to tournaments, bring all my equipment with me, and improve the stream a little bit each time. And also, if you can't contribute through Patreon, please do remember that there's Twitch Prime. If you've got Amazon Prime, you get to give a couple of free subscriptions through Twitch Prime every month, and that money always makes its way through to me as well. And lastly, we've got the Camino Open event in Gillingham, Kent on the 22nd of February. It's a charity event in order to raise funds for brain tumour charity in memory of Nathan Ellis. That's on the 22nd of February in Gillingham, Kent. There is a link going into the chat now if you want further information about that. Yesterday there were 3 fireballs in pretty much the entire tournament. One of those has made it through to top 32. As far as Von Reg is concerned, I'm not so sure. I've not seen many of them.
Now, Jumpmaster, 4K.
Yep. Oh, very nice.
Jumpmaster does a 4K as well.
They used to have the 2 sloop.
Yeah,
Now they have a 3
the
sloop.
3 is so much better on a large base. So much better on a large base.
And that probably blocks that zealous recruit as well.
Too hard.
Yep.
Take yours. This is here.
Yeah, yeah.
Too hard time with the yellow zealous recruit from Marcelo. Probably looking to boost to the left. Try and keep him involved in this game.
So did you roll for the rock?
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah, okay, no worries.
That's from the asteroid roll from the Jumpmaster. Did you have something to say to me?
I do not plan on shooting him anytime soon. You never know. I might need half points.
Lines with challenge.
And Limpus.
Okay. Yeah. So, my guys?
Yeah.
Hard one.
Oh, it looks like they're not keeping up to date.
I will try.
Yep.
Focus, stress. Sound like this. No. Bullseye. Well, I think Fen is going this way. Can't stop that. The criticals that you get from the Auto Blaster cannon, are they actually criticals or are they just hits?
They're critical.
Nice. Excellent players. I don't like that. But I also don't like Fen boosting around and shooting me in the butt.
There is a number of cancellations on trains. If you are dependent on public transportation, get further on today, please
think I have to stay there.
Yeah.
I have to stay there with the focus. Please don't roll 3 crits. This guy, part 2. Barrel roll. Okay. Yeah. Stress, focus. Cool.
3 straight.
3.
Bang.
Yeah.
Right, now it's trim.
Okay. Then, 2 bank.
Okay. Let me see here.
Barrel roll away.
This way?
Yes.
Yeah. Oliver keeping Fenrir out,
so.
out of this,
what makes
trying to
me
avoid as
Fenrir?
many shots as possible.
So it is. I think it's still in range. So I will go here. Stress. Focus. Okay.
Just the focus.
Yeah. Nice. So 1, 2, 3. Have you got one of my focus tokens?
Maybe because if they're the same,
I have dots.
I
There you go. So that one is mine. Cool. Yeah, they are the same. Okay. So,
my fin.
shooting. Yeah, your fin.
So, Marcelo's Fenrir firing on Oliver's Fenrir.
I think he's it.
Range 3.
Okay.
I would have to do it.
Spends the focus for free.
Nice.
And it looks like there's one evade,
Okay.
one focus,
Spend
and a
the focus,
blank.
Take 1. Come on. Right. Time to kill your fin. Your fangs. And this thing.
This one, nothing here.
Hard to have done the thing. I don't think so.
Here.
Yep.
There's a hit and a blank. And 2
Okay.
evades.
So, the important one. Into fin. Range 2 or range 3?
3.
Okay.
Two hits on Fenrir from the Zealous Recruit. And there's a focus. 1 damage goes through.
No one.
First points on the board now for Oliver, getting half points on Fenrir.
No arc on the jump master. Okay, does.
And they're back to dials. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just quickly putting in information for the top cut screens. So I can be a little bit further ahead for that. Let me see, top cut. We've got Timo in first place with Scum playing Boba Koska. There's Matija Mandurov we saw yesterday playing Resistance. With no, she's got 2 fireballs through. Yeah, there's 2 fireballs through. There's Andy Brazier and there's out of 3 that we saw, 2 of them made them through. And as I understand, the third one only just missed out in the last round. Right, Separatist and Separatist for Philip and Callum. Separatist Swarms in 3rd and 4th place. Yep. Akash Tuli Pake is Republic, and then I've got 3 Scums in a row. Andy Cameron Scum, Darren Granger 7th place Scum. Oh, do you know what I've done wrong? I've not removed Janice Allison. Philip Pond is Scum with Bubba Fenn. And then Janice Harrison is a resistance. I need to remove Janice. I need to move Laszlo up. Sam Davies up. Dominic Flanagan up. And Paul Shaler up. Okay, so Laszlo Leto in 10th place yesterday. Scum with Bobber and Two Fangs. 11th place yesterday was Sam Davies with Scum. And he's playing Boba Fenn. 12th place was Dominic Flanagan with a Separatist Swarm. We saw in the last round. And then Paul Shaler, Rebel with 4 X-Wings. Came in 13th place yesterday. So, I've got here... Oliver was ranked 17th. This will be table 16, I guess.
Okay.
Yep.
Take tiles. This is Fenn.
Ah, yeah, he's dead. That's fine.
Okay.
Cool, let's go.
So, the Jam Master.
Yeah. The next thing I know is I've got Andy Brazier on the other table. Andy Brazier. What's the name of that guy?
Oh, yeah.
Where's Andy Brazier? Oh, it's filled out now. Okay, so it's Timo versus Stephen. Stephen Gage playing 3 resistance, 5 resistance A-Wings.
You have this?
Greg Hilson playing Mattia.
So, roll the rock.
That's the second, that's a shield from the asteroid. Which I didn't think I removed the last one either. Yeah. So Greg Hilson is Separatist. And he's playing off against the Resistance with the Kazuda, Jessica Pava, Bastian and Cobanel. Callum Brown is playing... Oh, unknown. Yeah, alright. Philip Pond James Dowdle. Not Dowdle, Darrell, sorry. D-A-R-R-A-L. 2 L's. And Darrell, James Darrell is playing. Let's see what he's got. Resistance 5 A-Wings. Huh? Yeah, 5 A-Wings.
Okay. So, my guess. Yes.
What's next here?
To bank.
That's a lot of Apollo Rodriguez.
Okay. Stress, focus. 2.
Rodriguez. And I have to do this now, otherwise there's no time between rounds. And Apollo is playing
Focus.
Empire with Vader Duchess and 4 ties.
This guy. Grab him.
Filip Vukic versus Javier Espinosa. And Espinosa, I think, is playing First Order. Ah, stop going through so many screens.
Just in case.
First Order, Kylo Scorch.
No, I will target lock Fenn. I think that's my action.
You just boosted.
I did. I can't. I will leave him with no stress. Thank you. Sorry.
Christopher Bankston, Ross Pearson. Right. Christopher Bankston was in 14th place, right? So that means he should be on table 13. Yeah. Two S's. And we just seen Christopher Bankston playing, and there's only one F in Christopher. And he's playing Republic with Ahsoka, Plo Koon, Obi-Wan, and Rick Ollie. And he's playing against. Looks like they might have filled it all out by now. Ross Pearson. Ross Pearson is Scum, 4 skull fangs, skull squadrons.
Give them to Thomas.
They ended round.
Okay. So
Let's see next after Chris. Right, Andrew Brazier and Akash.
Hello.
Akash is like 5th
Right.
place. Yeah,
That's
okay.
fine.
So Andy Brazier.
Right then. So,
silence is always the
And
solution.
he's playing
Shall we?
Resistance.
after you. Do me a favour. Spend your focus.
Okay, so now we're into
does
combat.
this guy-
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. 2 hits and a crit, and there's 1 evade and 2 blanks.
Okay.
Looks like a crit gets through.
Blinded pilot.
Blinded pilot.
Not terrible.
Range 3. No. Nothing. So, range 3. Oh.
It's like 3 crits to 3 evades.
Okay. Back into Fen. Range 1.
Range 1.
And there's
Nothing.
1 hit, 2 blanks, and a
Nice guy, range
focus.
Ah, that's okay. That's okay.
2 hits and a crit, and
Knock
there's
off.
1, 2 evades and a focus,
Oh, okay.
That's the one.
and 3
That's the
hits.
That's the important one.
1, 2,
That's
and a
one.
blank.
One.
Looks like 1 goes through, leaving Fenrau on 1 hit point.
It's close dice. Not so close.
So what's the crit? Blinded.
Blinded.
And they're back to dials.
Oh,
And
yeah,
this
yeah.
is
Yeah.
So let me see. Paul Shaler, Stephen Cook.
this one's stressed.
No.
Paul Shaler was the
yeah,
last
yeah.
of the buys. Stephen Cook goes in here. Stephen is spelled with a V, no PH. Steve, then C-O-O-K-E maybe? Yep. And Stephen Cook is playing. Where is he? Stephen Gage. First order, Kylo back out, black draft. Back out, back draft. What's the next match I got? Cook, we've got Mattia, Greg Hilson, I've already done. Jamie, Bradley, Marcus Wilson. I don't think I have either of those on there right now, so let's just keep going. Darren Granger, Antonio Vega. I don't think. Darren Granger, Antonio Vega. Antonio is playing first order as well. Sam Davis, Chris Martin. And there's Chris Martin playing. Where is he? Come on. There he is. Republic, 4 Jedi. Oof.
Minutes, Marcelo.
Just under 13, so 13 minutes left of the game. Oliver
Grandmaster.
moving Marcelo up, reminding Marcelo that time's running out.
Target lock.
Okay, so how far have we got?
This one, the red one.
Craig Reed made it through to top 32. Craig also playing Sky.
This is new for the sound.
Josh Wood against Dominic Flanagan. I think that's a double Separatist Swarm face-off, right? No, Empire. 5 strikers
So,
against Separatist Swarm.
I will focus.
Yep.
So, your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his turn.
Yeah, that's the one we have to do. Ah, fuck.
Stress.
Yep. However, we did them in the wrong order because he did a hard straight 2 and he should have boosted. But we crashed him instead because I'm an idiot.
He's bumped his own Zealous
Should be
Recruit.
over that.
Oh, are they magnetized or?
Yes.
Okay. So this one no stress. Focus.
Okay, 2 turns to the left with Fenrau. Probably going to boost. Oh, no, I don't think it'll stay on the board if it boosts. Barrel roll. Won't get a shot off this round.
Okay.
This guy.
Yep.
So my fan no shot.
Nope. Understood once.
Initiative one. No shot. So this one. 4.
2 hits. There's 1 evade. Sven gets a 3 evade. There's 4 hits. And 1 hit, 2 blanks. Gets a 3 evade from face off.
Yep.
And gets 2 damage cards. Another half points
Okay.
on the board for Marcelo.
Do you have a crit?
Range 1 into number 1. 2.
1 hit, 1 focus gets converted for 2.
He's not done. Nice save.
And there's 1 evade. Yeah.
We're gonna go whatever. range 3 into this guy if I can hit him. Out of range? Okay, this guy, same thing. 3 against 5. 2.
1 hit, 1 crit. 3 evades and a focus and a black.
Okay, dials.
So yeah, the game going against Oliver every step of the way. He's now behind by 56 points. Place. So he should be on table 15, 14. And he's playing against David Walcott.
Which one was the darker lock on? The blue or the red?
Red.
1, 2. Okay, so David Walcott is Separatist and Ungaro is Republic. So I'm just missing one table. What was table 15? Who's ranked 15? Jamie Bradley. Jamie Bradley. 1 and is playing Marcus Wilson.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it.
This guy. This one. So 3 straight.
Cool. I'm up to date.
And this one's too hard.
Good flying.
He does.
So just kind of 6 minutes left in the round now. We're probably going to get another 2 rounds in with the length of these, the time these planning phases are taking.
So focus.
That's from this, right? Yes. Cool.
Yeah, so
Okay,
Oliver getting aggressive here, trying to move up on non-lum.
5 forwards.
With the
With
blue.
red.
With red.
Yep. I can't let you shoot me. So, can we get this man out? Stress.
He was stressed.
He wasn't. He did the K. Yeah. And this guy is not stressed. 3 bank. Because I cannot fit the 3 halves. So So
2 or 3 bank.
that's and focus and stress. Okay.
So as it stands, most of Oliver's ships out of arc of Marcelo's fangs. Let's see where Fen Rao ends up now. One hard turn, probably boosting round to the left as well. He's got arc on that damaged Zealous recruit from Fen Rao.
Yep.
3.
Range 3, Fen Rao on the Zealous recruit. 2 damage left. Oh, 1, 2, and 3, and there's blank, evade.
Good game. I mean, I'm going to carry on playing until the end of time, but can't do anything about it.
Oh no, that's half points on the
Nom-nom?
other Zealous recruit. The blue one, right.
You see me? I see you, right?
Yes. You can either choose Auto Blaster or you can choose side, but as I am in your front, I get the 3 of it.
Yes.
You used to pull my luck in the last game. Okay. What are you shooting with?
I'm shooting. It really doesn't matter because it's 3 dice anyway, and the crit it doesn't trigger, so it's just 3 dice. With target lock.
Blank, Spencer focus 2. There's 2 evades.
Take a hit.
Oh, he's going to take one. He didn't
Green.
okay.
Why not? It's one away from death anyway. Okay. So, shoot you back. This guy first. Long range.
Stroke it.
Yep. 3 dice. 2. 4. Safe.
Nom Nom survives the first
One.
attack.
3.
3 hits this time. From range 1. Gets 2 focus.
3.
3 go through on Nom Nom.
Oh. Forgot Tengar. Okay.
He forgot to use Dengar, so he could have got an extra damage through. Back to Dials. Okay. Coming down to the end game now. There's probably the last turn of the game with like just over a minute and a half to go. Marcelo, a huge lead on points. No real way for Oliver to claw back enough points here. 53 points ahead, Marcelo. No, there's nothing really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if he kills one of the Zealous recruits, how would that put him? They're not worth 53 points, though, are they? That puts him ahead.
You can put the result in.
No, it's Marcelo. I'm
Just
taking.
depends on the score.
Doesn't. 101.
Yeah, I'm not getting enough greens. Go for it.
Still behind, so he's got to. What happens if he takes off non-lum? Somehow manages to get 4 damage through on non-lum in 1 turn.
Fangs are getting halved by
No, it's still not enough. He's already got half points, of course. Okay, so Marcelo's Zealous recruit takes a 2 turn to the left, and I guess focuses.
And
You know.
this is Talon game.
That's the time of the round. What? No te oigo nada. ¿Qué? Acuerdo también. Thank you.
Okay, so might as well go for the win, right? 2 bank. Technically, I can still win. Let's see what happens. Let's target the one. Red is undamaged. Red is undamaged. Does it matter? I mean, I would like to not be so close to him, so I'm going to boost straight forwards. Focus. Okay.
So he's really trying to get some damage in on
Stress, focus.
Nom Lum this turn, but also running a heavy risk here.
Okay.
Nom Lum,
This guy is
got
just
that
going
auto
away.
blaster turret,
Can't do anything.
got cannon, sorry.
Okay.
No point. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just in case you decide to turn into me. He doesn't matter. So this guy.
I reroll the.
Yeah. So
So you do like that?
yeah, because why not? This guy. He's blinded. So I can fix my blinded, or I just roll 3 crits out of hand. So I'll roll 3 crits out of hand. I'm going to boost some stress for the defense and get there to maybe kill him.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2 bank with Fenrir. So this is stress.
Shouldn't.
Does that fit?
And focuses.
Okay.
So
No. This is 1 damage? No, 2 damage.
So he's thinking. He's taken back the focus action, and right now he's thinking. I don't think he's going to go for a barrel roll, because that means that Oliver gets a free shot on Fenrir with only 1 hit point left. Any results come through yet?
As we have time, I'd like to know the scores. Sure. Okay. So
So Marcelo wants to check the point scores.
Right. So what you have is you've killed Fence, that's 71. Then you have 2 Fangs, that's 42. Yep. So you have 130. Yep.
you kill half.
I have half of Fen, and I have half the Jump Master. How much is the Jump Master? 53?
Yeah. So I kill
Okay.
this one, and I have 2.
Maybe.
So
There
it's-
is a path to me winning this.
So it's 60 for you, 100.
Yes. So, if I kill him, and if I kill him, I win the game. That's what I gotta do, right? That's what I gotta do. I really didn't want you to halve him last round. That would have made my life easier, and then I didn't have to kill Red. That would have been great. Marcelo, it's always a good game. It's always a good game. So,
Right. So if he was to kill Fenrir,
So
shall we roll some dice? What's his action?
his action.
You're out.
I'm happy with how it is. I'm going to drop out and go tabs basically.
Sounds good. Get a world invite.
His action is a barrel roll.
Ooh, choosing violence. Okay. Okay.
going for the barrel roll
And focus.
All right then.
and focuses.
Cool.
Trying to make sure he can get all that damage through, and it might even be unobstructed now.
Right, let's do it. Is there a rock in the way? There we ask. Judge! Judge! I go. Can we check for an asteroid on Fem, please? Whether or not he is obstructed.
This one shooting there.
So the 2 closest points are this one and this one. Correct? Only, do you mind holding that?
Yeah, for sure.
Put a finger on the rock. I've not obstructed, says the judge. So he's got the fearless. Well, 3 blanks.
No.
2 and gets 1.
We survive.
Who has initiative?
Survives that attack.
Okay. No, I'm just following again.
So we survive. Okay, so your initiative once. Check range here and also this one. Yeah.
Oh,
Stop it!
2 and a crit. Blank, 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 and a focus.
Oh my. Sorry. I
it's fine, it's
apologize for. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I'll spend the focus to go down to half points and lose the game, so that's fine. Sorry. Consistently. Right, so hit and a crit?
Yes.
What was, yeah,
Damage sensor. Doesn't matter.
damage sensor array.
Okay. This guy.
Num num.
Yeah. Sure.
Why is it not updating? 1, 2, okay. And that pretty much took the game away from Oliver. He had a slim chance of being able to get enough damage through on Fen Rao and on Non-Nom.
Okay. Right then, so I'm fairly sure that I now cannot win, but I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to do this first, and I need to kill him. 4 dice, 4 health. You still have your focus. Good game, well played.
Only 2 hits come out there.
I wanna see that.
Alright,
I wanna see that.
alright.
So focus
1 focus, 1 blank, takes 1 damage.
4 dice.
Non-Lam.
No, I'm going to...
whatever.
It doesn't actually matter. I'm going to shoot Fen, because why not? There we go.
And there's 2 hits and a blank and a focus. And a fade of focus. It stays on the board.
Hey, look.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back shortly with the top 16. I'm not sure if there's a lunch break now.
Exactly. Well done.
I could give you the afterburner, but you have already.
No, that's fine. It was a really good game. I didn't get the dice when I needed them.
It's a slight essential. Handy just won the top of the game. His opponent flying up off with the ship. The match room.
Yeah.
Oliver, what play, man?
I can't do anything.
Ah, but they're the same dice you won the World Championship with, eh?
I know.
It's true. The dice will, especially the green dice.
Yeah, the first engagement, Fen against Fen. But it was your choice.
No, I know. So it was the correct choice.
Yeah.
I know. I agree.
But yeah, like you have to get lucky in this game. I was hoping that you would be scared with the fangs and come down here so I could trade Fen 1-on-1. But yeah, to take structural damage in the first engagement.
So I got all fangs halved, right?
Yeah, all fangs up.
And you got.
You also forgot Dengar.
Did you have to focus? No.
Oh, do I have to spend? Ah, okay. I forgot about that.
You have to spend what?
The Dengar. I thought Dengar was just automatic. I forgot that you could spend the. Yeah.
Okay. Told you two to play in the final. Ruined it for me now.
It's fine.
But there we go. This is because of Janice.
We had a Fen off. He did structure damage to me. I did nothing. And then his flank shot me range 2 and did 2 damage to me. I did. Yeah, we just
Do you know what you should have done? You should have outmaneuvered Fen.
Fearless has got me this far. Fearless has been good.
And you got a better beat. You have a better beat.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually very happy with how I flew that game. I think I flew it fairly well. I could have made a different decision here with Fen, but I think it was the correct call to try and trade Fens. I couldn't kill your system. So. Yeah, if I could have killed your Fen, then I think that is my game.
No.
Yeah, of course.
But, he just would not die.